Check. Shall we start? Very good evening, esteemed Rotarians, our distinguished chief guest. I'm Madhumita, Vice President and Director Club Service of Rotary Club of Chennai Legends, will be your MC for today. We have three clubs together, a Rotary Club of Chennai Mambalam, Rotary Club of United Chennai and Rotary Club of Chennai Legends. It is wonderful to see all three clubs together to celebrate friendship and fellowship. Let's start this memorable meeting with the Tamil Thai Varthu. I request Arjuna to come and Selvi, to sing the Tamil Thai Varthu. Kindly raise crowd. Yeah. I request our senior Rotarian Parthasarathi to call her Dr. Kumar Rajendran, President, Rotary Club of Chennai Legends. Kindly come forward, sir. And collaring of the President of Chennai Mambalam, Rotarian Venkata Subramaniam. He will be collared by Rotarian past President Mr. Prasanna. Collaring of the President of United Chennai, Rotarian MC Karthik Krishna. He will be collared by Rotarian Kamini. Now I welcome Rotarian Parthasarathi, a senior Rotarian of Rotary Club of Chennai Legends and the Charter President of Chennai Mambalam to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, all of you. First, I welcome our chief guest, Sulabha. Then I welcome all the kids here. Then, being the charter president of Chennai Mambalam and also the member of Chennai Legends, I welcome the Rotarians of Chennai United Chennai. Then I welcome Chennai Mambalam Rotarians and also Chennai Legends. Let me tell you one thing. We should not welcome our own Rotarians. Rotarians, they are supposed to come to the meeting on their own. It is obligatory and it is their responsibility, and they should feel proud to be a Rotarian and they should come. So normally, Rotarians, welcoming Rotarians, I feel that is not correct. Anyhow, I welcome all of you. Thank you. And being a member right from 1983 in North. North is actually North was found by Rotary Club of Madras, which is the oldest #1 club. And not only Chennai Legends was by North, and Chennai Mambalam was by North. And again, I am from Chennai Legends, Chennai North, and Madras North, and also Chennai Legends. So, thank you very much. Not welcome. I enjoy Rotary. You also enjoy friendship and fellowship. I just wanted to say that Rotarians of clubs, they should mingle. Because my club Rotarians, they are sitting there. And North is sitting, Chennai Mambalam is sitting here. And again, United is sitting there. They should mingle. We are supposed to friendship, fellowship, and enjoyment service. That is our motto. Thank you very much. Welcome you all. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Parthasarathi, for the warm welcome. Let me give you a brief introduction about the three clubs present here. First will be Rotary Club of Chennai Mambalam. It celebrated its silver jubilee last year and entered into the 26th year of social service journey. Rotary Club of Mambalam was sponsored by Rotary Club of Madras North in August 1997. Rotary Club of Chennai Mambalam proud to have the first charter president, Rotarian P. Parthasarathi, He is amongst us today. He just gave the welcome address. And now they have 44 members with 2 honorary members. They have different good initiative projects like Walk India, building constructed in Tirunirmalai Interact School, Shakti projects, etc. And I welcome the President, Mr. Venkat, to just share a few words.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Normally, in the joint club meeting, அப்படின்றது நம்ம பாத்தசாரி சார் மென்ஷன் பண்ண மாதிரி it is to get mingled together. இதோட மோட்டோ அதுதான், அதுக்காக தான் இதை ட்ரை பண்றோம். அண்ட் as well as sharing each mind ஒரு கிளாசிக்கா நெக்ஸ்ட் லெவல் போகலாம் அப்படின்றது தான் எங்களோட இன்டென்ஷன். ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் பி மிங்கிள் வித் த என்டையர் க்ரௌட். ஐ ரெக்வெஸ்ட் யூ டு கம் ஃபார்வர்ட் அண்ட் சிட் ஹியர் இன் த ஃப்ரண்ட் சீட் ஆல்சோ. I think we are all from the same family of Rotary. So thank you so much. Welcome you all. I would like to give a separate thanks to Peter sir to take this up and give the maximum effort to get this done. So we are giving him a special thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, President. Rotary Club of United Chennai recently marked its 9th year of social service. It began its journey with members of the age below 35 years. The club continues to work towards improving society through various initiatives and projects. This club was started by Rotary Club of Madras Mount with the charter president Prasanna Rajagopalan. It has a total of 25 members currently. Rotary Club of Chennai Legend has a very significant project which is called Smile. It is a sports event for children with special needs. They also construct toilets for government primary school in Anakaputtur, and they conduct Raila programs for road tractors. School art for government primary schools. I welcome Rotarian Karthik Krishnan, the president of Rotary Club of United Chennai, to share a few words.
Good evening, Rotarians. Thanks to Rotary, we have formed new friendship today. The organization has provided us with a platform to connect and get to know each other better. We appreciate the opportunity to expand our network and look forward to the future collaboration. Rotary has truly brought us together and we are grateful for this experience. I would like to express my gratitude to AG Rotarian Peter for organizing this meeting which took place today. Thank you AG Peter for bringing us together and facilitating this exchange of ideas. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. This meeting was made possible without cooperation of my fellow co-presidents Rotarian Venkata Subramaniam, Rotary Club of Chennai Mambalam, and Rotarian Dr. Kumar Rajendran, Rotary Club of Chennai Legend. I express my gratitude for their support and willingness to join the meeting. It is through such a connection that Rotary continues to make a positive impact around the globe. I believe this gathering will be a source of joy and inspiration for all of us. Let us embrace this opportunity to grow and learn from one another and to celebrate the special relationship we formed today. Thank you.
Thank you, President. Now, the third club, the Rotary Club of Chennai Legend, was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Madras North in October 2019. It was prestigiously installed by the RI Director Shekhar Mehta. The club had a very difficult beginning a few months from the installation. COVID struck, and we thank our Charter President Ilanjarian for holding this club during the most difficult situation. And now this club has taken up a very different form under the leadership of our President Dr. Kumar Rajendran with the support of other Rotarians and directors. They have taken the club to the next level. This we have installed in this year. We have installed around 1 Rotaract college and 2 Interact schools so far, and many more to go. Our signature project, being the renovation of the library of the LLA building, was inaugurated by the Education Minister, Anbil Mahesh Poyyamari. We give importance to the field of education, blood donation, speaking hands, that's introducing sign language to all the students for better communication. I request our President, Dr. Kumar Rajendran, to share a few words with the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this gathering, and I'm happy to collaborate with these two clubs, Chennai Mamalam and United. And what I would like to tell you is about our club is something that Madhumita left is all of us in our club have contributed to the Rotary Foundation. So, you know, and this year we have started a trust. And this year we also started a trust, and within 1 month of starting the trust, we got the ATG and 12A, and we had like 99% contribution in our club for the trust also, all because of the hard work and motivation of Rotarian Path Sarthi, who is the guiding force. He's a senior Rotarian of our club, and my mother, Dr. Lata Rajendran, she's also a senior Rotarian. She joined in '94, and in my family, all of us are Rotarians. Me, my sister, and my wife. All of us are Rotarians. So us truly a family club. So you would have seen whenever we give an invitation, we'll say Family of Rotary Club of Chennai, Chennai Legends. So that's about it, and welcome everybody. Let's have a good evening.
Thank you so much, President. Now we go to the speaker. I request our AG, J. Peter, to honor the speaker, to introduce the speaker for us.
Good evening, friends in Rotary and invite. Thankfully, usually all the questions of the three clubs for giving opportunity, unique opportunity to stand before all tonight. Welcome everyone. I would now like to get along with the pleasant task of introducing today the speakers to all of you. Introducing R.J. Sulabha. Sulabha is a trained musician whose passion for music made her move away from her corporate job. With over 13 years of experience hosting and producing radio shows, she has hosted shows in all day parts. With diverse background and a passion for empowering others, Sulabha has made her mark in various fields. As an RJ, Sulabha's voice became a sensation in the radio industry, hosting is the first ever live breakfast show on Radio City. She went on to complete over 20,000 live radio hours and interviewed celebrities from different industries. For 12 years, she conducted a breakfast show as a host with extensive experience in covering topics of entertainment, cinema, current affairs, and celebrity interactions. She has also been a versatile professional voice artist, wherein she rendered her voice to several national and international brands in regional, national, and international languages. She has also conducted workshops on media and radio education. On top of it all, she has trained professionals, college students, and school children on various communication techniques and presentation skills. Sulabha is not only an accomplished RJ, but also a talented singer with classical training in music. She has lent her voice to tracks composed by renowned music directors. Her soul stirring lullaby Ennama Tholi from the Tamil movie Kalaipani continues to captive audiences. As a communication coach and media educator, Sulabha loves teaching and training others. She has conducted workshops for students, equipping them with essential communication skills. She has also been faculty member at the Academy of Radio Studies, teaching aspiring students the intricacies of radio technology and jockeying. Sulabha is not just focused on her career, but also cherishes her role as a mindful parent. She loves traveling and exploring different cultures, and together with her son, they have appeared on television, talk shows, and radio programs, including the reality show Super Mom Season 2, where she displayed her strength and resilience. In addition to her various roles, Sulabha is an entrepreneur and the founder and CEO of Sunshine Communications. Her mission is to inspire 1 million women to discover their strength, balance their family and passion, and become the best versions of themselves. With her multifaceted talent, Sulabha is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of others, spreading harmony and empowering women to unlock their true potential. I take immense pleasure introducing to you all the imitable R.J. Sulabha. Thank you. Take care.
Welcome, Sulabha. The stage is all yours now.
I have a small request. Today, this particular speech is going on live, YouTube. The link is there, shared in the group. Kindly please share it to your friends who can join, or otherwise the Rotarian who cannot able to join or come here, please request them to join through that link. It is just press away through that link, that's it. So please utilize it. Thank you. Sorry.
Hi, good evening. I have a request before we start. Do you think you can do something about the echo on the mic? I wondered how you just spoke on and on like a pro. I can't, I'm hearing my own voice. Is there something at all? He's trying something, so let's talk and see. Is it better? The echo is still there. No, the echo is still here, but echo mattum boss. Arva, Baba, or whatever. It's a small place, பெரிய speaker. Check. Yeah, much. Echo இருக்கு அப்படியே தான் இருக்கு. Volume தான் actually கம்மியா இருக்கு. Boss கஷ்டம்னா நீங்க அதுக்கு அப்புறம் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க நடுவுல. Maybe I can just begin. Is it okay? Okay. All right. Hi. This is actually நான் இப்படி எடுத்து பேச உங்களுக்கு கேக்குமா? ஹாய் அவ்வளவுதானே இருக்கு. Check. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you, boss. Okay, hi. So first of all, a very good evening. ஒரு ரொம்ப பெரிய introduction. Next time நானே இந்த introduction cut short பண்ணிடணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். It's very long. Anyhow, it's such a pleasure meeting all of you here. I'm so grateful to be here. I don't do this often. In fact, I think this is the first club meeting I'm attending in my life after I don't know how long. The last time I think I was in a club meeting, it was in Rotary Club when I was the president. Is that very close with Rotary? Is that like a baby's? See, that much also I have no idea. For school, I was in school. So, Interact Club. What is it? Interact Club. Now, Rotary solita. Interact Club. I was the president of Interact. That's my. But then I have a lot of Rotarians who are dear friends, and so therefore I've attended meetings, but never in this capacity. So I'm very grateful to Madhu, whom I'm meeting after 20 years. Yeah, today we went to the same college, and we've stayed in touch sporadically, and then she just reached out, and this has been in the plan for very long. And she every time she says, I'll say edo irukku, something will happen, but then today I thought I'll just come and see you. So I'm so grateful to be here. Because right before I just stepped onto the stage, you know, a friend of mine, her aunt, who was just completely fine a week ago, she was in the ICU, not a week ago, she's about a month ago, absolutely fine person, but she was in the ICU for about a month. So my friend just texted saying she got back, and we were just taking a moment to be grateful for life as it is. So then I just realized that this moment, right now I'm here, it's no accident. I don't believe in accidents. If you've seen Kung Fu Panda, you may believe as well. There are no accidents. Any of you here Kung Fu Panda fans at all? அந்த படம் நீங்கள் பார்த்ததில்லைன்னா தயவுசெய்து போய் பாருங்கள். It's never a children's movie. No animated film is ever for children. It's all for us. Okay, so if you've never seen that film, please go see it. அதில் இருந்த ஒரு wisdom தான் இது. There are no accidents. So I'm so grateful to be here at this moment. So when Madhu was asking, what are you going to talk about? Usually I have this very interesting ஏதாவது ஒரு topic, because of my creative pursuit of being in the radio for over 15 years. Every day we'll have to come up with something new, something interesting, something that makes you turn. And then later, when I became a life coach, it's just become my same story. எப்படி உங்களை கேட்க வைக்கிறது? That's the usual thing. So then I said, I told Madhu, why don't I talk about my own mistakes or my own things I wish I had learned sooner? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I don't know if you've put that in the mail. 3 things I wish they taught me in school. Okay? So before that, I'm going to ask you for your interaction. Is that an okay? Is that an okay? Because now that we are here, might as well just make our time worth it. Okay? So when I was in radio, I was connecting with lakhs and lakhs of people. And then I had a few reasons in my life. And at that point, I went through a terrible low. And this exactly coincided with 2020, which was also the COVID. So right after that, I went into a process of discovering my own self all over again. It was a very lonely process, and it was a very, how do I say, very dark phase of my life. I went through that for over a while, and then at that point, I lost a very dear friend of mine. So in the Madre, a lot of realizations just came in and hit me in life. So I was forced to take a back step and then realize, what is this life? என்ன இப்படி வாழறோம், எங்க ஓடுறோம், என்ன பண்றோம் அப்படின்னு. So that's the reason I became a life coach. Many people say, அது என்ன life coach? நானே கேட்டிருக்கேன், அது என்ன life coach? என் வாழ்க்கையை வாழறதுக்கு யாராவது எனக்கு சொல்லி தரணுமா அப்படின்னு. But then when I was in a very dark phase of my life, I realized the people who helped me, they were in a better space of head. And when I say dark phase of life, I was health-wise okay, I was financially okay, but there was something going on in my head which I was not able to explain. அப்போ ஒரு டாக்டர் கிட்ட போறதா, லாயர் கிட்ட போறதா, யார் கிட்ட போறது, சைக்காலஜிஸ்ட் கிட்ட போறதா, இல்லை அவ்வளோ I don't think I was there yet. But then I realized I needed to work on myself, and that's the reason I started my journey of self-discovery. So whenever I get a chance, I talk about it to people. ஏன்னா யாரோடையாவது அது ரெசனேட் ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா, if you ever feel very alone, don't have to be, you're not alone, and you can always reach out to so many different people in this world. Yeah, so in fact ஒரு 20 years கழிச்சு இந்தியாவோட பெரியஸ்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் என்னவா இருக்கும்? If somebody asks me, yes, it is going to be diabetes, yes, it may be cancer, because we see all those hospitals already overflowing, right? On one side, lifestyle diseases like we call it, but mental health is going to be a huge thing that nobody speaks about. And the minute I say mental health, we're only talking of psychiatric issues or depression. இந்த வேர்ட்ஸ்லாம் இப்போ நம்ம நிறைய படிக்கிறோம், நிறைய பைப்போலார் இதெல்லாம் வந்து நிறைய படத்தில் பார்க்குறோம். We understand, but what if it's a milder issue? What if it's just our inability to look at happiness? What if as a society we never learned certain things? So that is where my entire topic comes from. Okay, so can we be engaging as well today? Is that okay? Okay, I want to hear a bigger okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so 3 things I wish I had learned in school. the first biggest lesson that I learned when I went to office and right after I finished college, எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு மாதிரி ஒரு மெதப்பு இருக்கும்ல, ஓகேப்பா முடிச்சிட்டோம், லைஃப்ல படிச்செல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டோம், நம்ம வந்து நேரா அடுத்த ஸ்டேஜ் போறோம். அங்க போனாதான் புரியுது ஒண்ணுமே நமக்கு சொல்லி தரல அப்படின்னு. என்னெல்லாம் தேவை இருக்கோ அது எதுவுமே சொல்லி தரல. ஏன் நான் படிச்சது, நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்கினது, நான் வந்து டிஸ்டிங்ஷன் வாங்கினது எதுவுமே என் ரியல் லைஃப்ல தேவைப்படல. How many of you resonate with me here? All of us, right? And then நான் வந்து நினைச்சுப்பேன், எனக்கு ஒரு சின்ன ஆட்டிடியூட் இஷ்யூ இருந்தது. இங்கிலீஷ்லாம் நல்லா பேசினா புத்திசாலி, ஸ்கூல்ல அப்படிதான் நான் சொல்லி கொடுத்துட்டாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, then I come into media. யாருக்குமே இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியாது, எல்லாரும் கோடிக்கணக்கில் சம்பாதிப்பாங்க, சூப்பர் பாப்புலரா இருப்பாங்க, அவங்களுக்கு இங்கிலீஷே தெரியாது. அங்க உடஞ்சது என்னோட பிலீஃப். Okay, and the first lesson I learned is that how do I manage conflict? எனக்கும் ஒருத்தருக்கும் பிரச்சனை. அது வரைக்கும் எனக்கு பிரச்சனையே வந்ததில்லை. ஒன்று யார் சொன்னால் நான் கேட்டுருவேன், இல்லை நான் சொன்னால் யாராவது கேட்டுருவாங்க. And then after that you slowly step into a thing called a dating scenario or a husband and wife scenario. You're with a spouse, you're with your mother-in-law, you're with a boss, you're with everybody in this world. And then nobody taught me how to fight right. I realized this very late in my life. Certain things along the way நம்ம பிடிச்சி போன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். வீட்டில் வந்து அம்மா அப்பா சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்க, இவங்களை பார்த்து கற்றுக்கிட்டோம், all that. But then nobody taught me it's okay to have differences. Let's agree to disagree. அப்படிங்கிற இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் I never learned. How to make a healthy argument, how to present your case. So if you have a bad boss, right, you're going in front of them and then you're presenting a case and then he says, hey, எனக்கு எதுவுமே கேட்க வேண்டாம், நீ சகிக்கவே இல்லை அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு அடுத்தது என்ன சொல்லணும்? ஒன்று அழுக வரும், இல்லை கோவம் வரும். How many of you resonate with me here? Not angry, not upset. You either want to cry or you want to get angry. That's how I was. Then I realized, even with my husband, then I realized how to fight right. So today I want to share this technique with you, which since I became very mindful and I learned a lot of these things, psychotherapy, அது இது நிறைய NLP இதெல்லாம் படிச்சு நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து சின்ன சின்ன டெக்னிக்ஸ்லாம் we learn so that it can help people. So this is one tool I'm going to share with you today. How do you give a feedback? How many of you here are team leaders? You handle people? Almost all of you? Yeah, சரி, ஏதாவது ஒரு இடத்துல நம்ம people handle பண்ணி தானே ஆகணும். நானே இப்போ வந்து I have a very small company, but எங்கள் வீட்டு வேலைக்கார அக்கா I have to handle. Yes or no? She's my employee, right? அவங்களை தனியாக டேக்கிள் பண்ணணும். So how many of you here are handling people in any capacity? And how many of you know that there is a great way to give feedback? It's called the sandwich method. Do any of you know that? What is the sandwich method? Can you please explain? So, இதை நீங்கள் வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா? ஸோ வேறு வழியே இல்லை. ஸோ நாங்கள் தான் ஆக்சுவலி இதை உங்ககிட்ட ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணோம். இந்த எப்படி இருக்குன்னா, இந்த ஹெச்ஆரை பார்த்தா எல்லாரும் ஓடுவாங்களே, நான் யூஸ்வலி அந்த டீமில் தான் இருந்திருக்கேன். இப்போ அப்படி இருக்க முடியாது, சின்ஸ் யூ ஆர் த பர்சன். ஓகே, பட் இந்த ஒரு சிம்பிள் விஷயம், இது வந்து ஒரு டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் விஷயமா இருந்தால் கூட ஐ ப்ராக்டிஸ் திஸ் வித் மை ஓன் சன் அண்ட் இட் ஒர்க்ஸ் வித் மீ. ஒரு ஃபீட்பேக் மொக்கர கட்ட மாதிரி எழுதி வச்சிருக்கேன், திஸ் இஸ் மை ரியாக்ஷன். பட் ஐ டெல் ஹிம், ஐ திங்க் நீ இதெல்லாம் கரெக்டாக பண்ணிட்ட, இதை மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் பெட்டராக நீ பண்ணால் நல்லாயிருக்கும், பரவாயில்ல தேறிடுவேன். For example, I'm saying, okay, this is a very small example that's coming to my mind. And so therefore it need not be very structured. ஒரு ஹியூமன் ரிசோர்ஸ் மேனேஜர் ஒரு டீம் கிட்ட பேசும்போது தான் இந்த சாண்ட்விச் மெத்தடை யூஸ் பண்ணணுங்கிறது கிடையாது. அவர் சொன்னதையே நான் வந்து திருப்பி பேரஃப்ரேஸ் பண்ண போகிறேன். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் ஷேரிங் தட். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிரிங் அவுட் த பாசிட்டிவ்ஸ் இன் எனிபடி, எனிதிங். கண்ணுக்கே தெரியல சுலபா அப்படின்னா கொஞ்சம் கண்ணாடியை தொடச்சிட்டு பாருங்க, தெரியும். ஏன்னா திஸ் இஸ் மை சிச்சுவேஷன். அதான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு தாட் எனக்குள்ளே இப்படி தான் இருக்கும், மொகர கட்ட மாதிரி இருக்குது. தட்ஸ் மை தாட். தென் ஐ ஒன்ட் சே இட், ரைட்? I would say, you know what, this is actually looking good. Even though it's my son, even though it's my spouse, it could be anybody. Everybody has an ego that we have to sometimes satisfy. Sometimes, all the time. If you want the feedback to reach the person in the right way, Sulabha, learn to give feedback proactively. Illana, how many times has this happened? Nama enna sonnongiradha avangalukku purinje irukadu. Adu eppadi sonnongiradha dhaan problem aayirukkum. How many times has that happened to any of you here? Okay, eppadi, how dare you call me that? Hey, vishayam adu pathiye kedaiyadu. No, but you called me that. It became an ego issue very fast, right? So then one thing that I've learned the very hard way, which I really thought and hoped that school liyo, college liyo, conflict management kattu kuduthirundha, at least இன்னைக்கு இந்த இந்த பெரிய லெவலில் வந்து காம்ப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் லைஃப்பில் இவ்வளோ இருக்காதோ அப்படின்னு எனக்கு வந்து தோணும். So that's something that, that was the first point that I wanted to say. Conflict management, even with our own husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends or whoever that is, or mother-in-law, father-in-law, whoever that is, a little bit of diplomacy, I think, goes a long way. Okay, so are we good to go for the second lesson I wish I learned? It took me a very long time, because each of us sometimes, takes lifelong, no? It's good to fail. Failure makes you a winner. Now, this was a huge problem for me because I think I was a winner in my school. You know the typical first 20%er syndrome? I know a lot of them are back in my school like that. So when I go to meet them, where are they? Abdin Pata, they are in not very enviable positions, at least in my life. I'm not generalizing this, but Abdin Pata, the reason being somewhere you get used to winning. நம்ம சொல்றோம்ல கிளாஸ்ல எப்பவுமே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் then you think everywhere in life you're going to win. And somewhere I was taught, the system teaches us that it's great to win, right? நம்ம வின் பண்ணாதான் வந்து மேடைக்கு வர முடியும், வின் பண்ணா வந்து ஒரு gift கிடைக்கும், வின் பண்ணா வந்து அம்மா அப்பா பாராட்டுவாங்க. This is how it goes on, right? And somewhere when you fail, nobody wants you and you're not even ready to acknowledge that I failed. So I'll tell you where the problem comes. When I'm not ready to fail, what I did for a long time was I was not ready to take risks because I thought இதெல்லாம் நான் பண்ணா ஃபெயில் ஆயிடும், இதெல்லாம் நான் பண்ணா எனக்கு ஃபெயில் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா எனக்கு பிடிக்காது, I only want to win, right? So நான் என்ன நல்லா பண்ணுவேனோ அதையே பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன் rather than trying new things. So if you ever talk to an entrepreneur, how many entrepreneurs in the house do we have today? When you started anything, how did it go? How did it go? That's how, right? So அங்கே வந்து failure, ஐயோ ஃபெயில் ஆயிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி இழுத்து மூடிட்டா முடிஞ்சு போச்சா? But why are we as a society so against failure? Why are we never saying, I still remember my father, he used to say, exam முடிச்சிட்டு, because he was an NLP practitioner as well, ரொம்ப நிறைய பேசுவாரு. அப்படி இருந்தே எனக்கு அது புரியல. அவர் என்கிட்ட என்ன சொன்னார்னா, ஒரு வாட்டி மார்க் ரொம்ப கம்மியா வாங்கிட்டேன் and I was so upset and he told me, this is not a failure, don't look at it like that, it's a feedback. He said this so many years ago and I still didn't understand. Maramanda, I had to go through life to understand that. He said, it's not a failure, it's just a feedback. நீ ஏதோ பண்ண ஒர்க் ஆகல, வேற மாதிரி பண்ண ஒர்க் ஆகும். இவ்வளோ சிம்பிளா இருக்கிற விஷயத்த நம்ம ஃபெயிலியரை வந்து எவ்வளோ ஹார்ட்டுக்கு எடுத்துக்கிறோம்ல. ஒரு ஃபெயிலியர் ஆனா தூக்கு மாட்டிக்க ட்ரை பண்றது, ஒரு பொண்ணு ஓகே சொல்லலை அப்படின்னா வந்து கட் பண்ணிக்கிறது. How many scenes do we see? This is like an everyday affair in any hospital we go to. Why? Because they are not used to failure and weekly on the failure is not a used thing. But if we look at successful people, if we look at entrepreneurs who have made it really big, we look at any great person, they all say this one thing, it's okay to fail. Fail fast, learn something new. This is what they say. இது எப்படின்னா, இது நம்ம ஒரு சும்மா ஒரு புக்கில் இருக்கிற ஒரு கான்செப்டாக படிச்சுட்டு ஃபெயில் ஃபாஸ்ட் அப்படின்னா என்ன? ஃபெயில் ஆனால் எழுந்து தட்டி வந்துடணும். இட்ஸ் வெரி சிம்பிள் டு சே, ரைட்? பட் தென் இட்ஸ் வெரி ஹார்ட் டு ப்ராக்டிஸ். அண்ட் ஐ ரியலைஸ் திஸ் வென் ஒரே விஷயம் நல்லா பண்ணால் அதே பண்ணிகிட்டே இருப்பேன். ஏன்னா அந்த புது விஷயம் எடுத்தால் அது ஃபெயில் ஆனால் பரவாயில்ல அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு அக்செப்டன்ஸ் இல்லை. பட் இங்கே மாதிரி இப்போ ஒரு கம்யூனிட்டி இருக்கும்போது ஐ திங்க் இட் மேக்ஸ் அ லாட் ஆஃப் சென்ஸ். லைக் when you have a community where it's okay, if somebody tells you இல்ல it's okay, fail தானே பரவாயில்ல, ஒரு வாட்டி தானே தப்பு பண்ணியிருக்கேன், it's okay, try again அப்படின்னு ஒருத்தர் சொல்லும்போது I think it matters quite a lot. So I am trying to at least now do this with my son. It's okay. In fact, நீ எவ்வளோ தைரியமா ஃபெயில் ஆறியோ, I look at you as a resilient person. லைஃப்ல எப்பவுமே சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கிறவங்க ரெசிலியண்ட்டாக இருக்கவே முடியாது. And who is there ever like that, right? Who is there ever that who can always be successful? அப்படிங்கிறது என்னோட ஒரு தாட் இருக்கும். So the more we fail, the faster we fail, I feel so much more we can learn. And I wish Sulabha had learned this sooner. Today I'm okay with it. So today when everything else in my life failed and I thought, okay, let me get on this journey, somebody came and told me, like a mentor, he came and told me, it's okay to fail. நீ ஃபெயில் ஆவே நினைச்சு இது ஆரம்பி, பரவாயில்ல, maybe you might actually get victorious. So that guts, I really wish I'd learned in school. I wish my teacher didn't only talk about the first rank students and and the failure students வந்து ஒத்தி வைப்பாங்க. I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but this is a live example. There was this girl in my class. We used to call her digital heroine. ஏன்னா out of 100 அவ 9 marks தாண்டினதே இல்லை. Okay, today she's a realtor in Abu Dhabi and she is really well to do. I keep thinking, எதுக்காக அந்த பொண்ணு இவ்வளோ அசிங்கப்படுத்தினாங்க, ஒரு ஸ்கூலே சேர்ந்து அசிங்கப்படுத்துச்சு, நம்மளும் வந்து சே இவ்வளோ மார்க் தான் வாங்கினாங்களா, எங்கேயோ somewhere I have also done that. So by not accepting her, I didn't accept my own failures also. எங்கேயோ அதில் ஒரு அசிங்கம், இவ்வளோ மார்க் வாங்கினாதான். இட் tantamount to nothing in your life. எத்தனை பேர் அதை பார்த்துருக்கீங்க? ஸ்கூலில் ஒன்றுமே படிக்காதவங்க வந்து லைஃப்பில், how many of you here are like that? Look at that, look at this. So many, right? So this is how it works. In fact, ஸ்கூலில் வந்து நிறைய ஃபெயிலியர்ஸ் பார்த்தவங்க வந்து டக்குன்னு லைஃப்பில் வந்து அவங்களால சக்சீட் ஆக முடியும்னா பயப்பட மாட்டாங்க. புதுசாக ட்ரை பண்ண அப்போவே பழகி போச்சு, என்ன பெரிய பார்த்துக்கலாம். That's the attitude, right? So I really wish I had developed that sooner. You know, maybe so, yeah, to fail, it's okay to fail. I would have become a winner faster. Anyway, so the third thing and the most crucial thing that happened in my life is I realized, now I'm going to ask you this question, okay? நிறைய பேர் இங்கே வந்து பப்ளிக் கம்யூனிகேஷன் கிளாஸ் இதெல்லாம் போயிருக்கீங்களா? Have you, or at least have you thought ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் ஏறி பேசுறது வந்து எங்கேயாவது ஒரு இடத்துல have you been taught or trained or anything like that? Or at least ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் ஏறி பேசுறதுக்கான ஒரு சான்ஸாவது இருக்குமா? எங்கேயாவது வந்து யாரோ பாடுறதுக்கு பேசுறதுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி சம்வேர் யாராவது மைக்கு கொடுத்து பேசுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, இல்லை இங்கேயே அதுக்கான அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்கும். ஆனால் நான் சொல்கிறேன், இந்த பிரச்சனைக்கு லைஃப்பில் ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியே கிடையாது. ஓகே, யூ நோ த மேக்ஸிமம் கம்யூனிகேஷன், whom do you think you have it with? Mother? Self? Your wife? Nice husband you are. Strange though, not everybody is like you. Your friends and other people. Who else? Whom do you speak with maximum? I speak with, yeah, I think my friends. Sir, good life you have. Okay. Amma, 22 credit cards. That's the first time I'm hearing. Ah, okay. Nice. Yeah, but somebody just said it, you know, that's the thing that nobody ever gets to hear. And maximum ஒரு நாள்ல we speak to ourselves. And the thing is, and the maximum what we speak to ourselves யாருக்கும் கேட்காது. அதை யாரும் ஸ்பெல் செக் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க, கிராமர் செக் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க, இப்படி பேசு இப்படி ஏற்றி பேசுன்னு சொல்லவே மாட்டாங்க. And that becomes our belief system. Our belief systems start becoming our reality, and our reality becomes our family's reality also. So let me ask you this very honest question. I want you to, you know, really say, sir, உங்களோட அந்த I really love the way you look. He immediately said, oh, like he was in doubt. Okay, so I mean that's an example I wanted to just take. No, I meant it. I said example. I didn't say joke. I said that was just an example. That was just an example, and I meant it. The reason being, how many of you? So if I say, ma'am, I love the dress that you're wearing. What do you say? சொல்றேன் சார், என்ன பண்றேன் நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். Okay, blue color kurta. I love the kurta that you're wearing. Feeling good, thank you. So sweet. Okay. What is it? I love it too. Oh, I love it. I love it too. It's okay. I also saw your shimmery, you have a tree in your t-shirt, right? Yeah, I noticed. Nice. Okay. And I noticed it this morning. And I loved it too. Great. So what did she do? She deflected. So usually people, when we receive a compliment, we dismiss. Like I was saying, oh, he was shocked. He was shocked because he didn't see that coming. He was the first person. She deflected. And she was hesitantly taking it. Why do we do this? If you've ever thought about it. Women, so India as a country, you're not alone. Huh? Actually, world over, this happens. Indians are a very league. I'll tell you, for example, if somebody told me, hey, it's a nice sari. Oh, Sarvana stores, yeah, that's all. You can also go buy it. Or it'll be like, neat da vaangne, pudichirka. அவ்வளோதான் அதோட. ஆர் ஓ நான் வந்து 300 ரூபா தான், இது 300 ரூபா இல்லை, அதனால நான் அப்படி சொல்ல முடியாது. ஓகே, ஸோ or somebody will say அதுவா நேத்து வந்து ஏதோ அந்த ஃபேஷியல் பண்ணேன். Okay, or இன்னும் worse என்ன தெரியுமா, somebody will come and say Sulabha, you look great today. ஏய் சும்மா சொல்லாத, கலாய்க்கிறியா? You're joking, no? You're making fun of me. என்ன வேணும் உனக்கு? That's a classic response. Mindல what is the response? ஏதோ வேணும். They want something, that's the reason they're doing. So I want to make this mindful to each of us, because I've also done all of this. When somebody compliments me, especially when you're in the limelight, you get a lot of compliments. And then at a point at mela, what do you say? I didn't know what to say. Oh, that's okay. That's nothing. Same to you. So somebody says happy birthday. Yeah, same to you. Abdi irukum adu. Many people do it. You want to try? Just say happy birthday and they'll say yeah, same to you. Okay. So the point being, when we deflect a compliment, it makes the giver also a little சொல்லியிருக்க கூடாதோ, நம்மளை பற்றி இப்போ என்ன யோசிச்சிருப்பாங்க, ரொம்ப வழிஞ்சோன்னு நினச்சிப்பாங்களோ, தேவையில்லாமல் அவங்கள பற்றி இப்போ நம்ம பேசிக்கவே வேண்டாம். This is what happens. So there is a hesitation on both sides to give a compliment. Like even your own wife or husband at home, நம்ம டக்குன்னு ஒரு விஷயம் நோட்டீஸ் பண்ணி சொன்னா, என்னாச்சு இன்னைக்கு, இப்போ என்ன திடீர்னு இதை பற்றி இத்தனை வருஷமா பார்க்கலையா, it will go there. Okay. So I realized we all deflect or dismiss compliments. So how can we do this beautifully? How can we do this? So when I started understanding this, it's beautiful. I'll tell you, the next time somebody actually compliments you, just say, so kind of you, thank you. And don't say anything else. Trust me, the person who's giving you the compliment feels so good about what they did. எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு நல்ல காரியம் பண்ண பிடிக்கும். அதை நம்ம ஒத்துக்கணும். அவங்களுக்கு எந்த ஹிடன் அஜெண்டாவும் இல்லை, அவங்க நம்ம கிட்டேருந்து காசு எதிர்பார்க்கல, ஆர் வேற they don't want sales from us அப்படிங்கிறத நம்ம assume பண்ணி, we just assume the best intention and we just say, so kind of you, thank you. So two things happen in this. We are receiving the kindness that is given by somebody. Okay. Second thing, you make the giver feel good. You ever talk to a very confident person and you say something like, you're looking amazing today, they'd say thank you. That's it. I know அப்படினா அது ரொம்ப அரகண்டா இருக்கும், but you can say something like just thank you, So the more people that I reached out with this concept, and when they started accepting what is good about them, the way we speak about ourselves to ourselves started changing. And why did I do this? Because I was terrible at it. ஊரு மொத்தம் காலையில ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக் மார்னிங் சொல்லி எழுப்புவேன், எல்லார பத்தியும் நல்ல விஷயம் பேசுவேன், ஆனா என்னோட செல்ஃப் டேப்பை கேட்டா அவ்வளோ மோசமா இருக்கும். So then it took me a while to realize that my self tape was so negative, and it took a lot of work for me to accept. So today I'm comfortably accepting that I was speaking crap about myself. It's queen of self sabotage. அப்படிதான் நான் என்ன கூப்பிட்டுப்பேன். யாராவது வந்து ஏதாவது சொல்லுவாங்க, like there have been times like when somebody said, I think you deserve an appraisal, and I say no, that person has a bigger family, I think you should give it to him. இப்படிலாம் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். இப்போ யோசிச்சா எனக்கே ரொம்ப சிரிப்பு வருது, or ரொம்ப கடுப்பு இருக்கு, but then I've done this because I felt I didn't deserve it. Have you ever felt that way? So women go through this more. You may want to go back home and talk about this if you care about a woman in your life, and check where is their self-talk at. And the worst part is I started realizing it when my son started throwing it back at me. His self-talk suffered. And I was like, idepti vandadu? How is he talking like this to himself? Children are huge mirrors, no? Children are mirrors. They're the biggest mirrors you will ever get in your life. அவங்கள பார்த்தா நமக்கு தெரியும் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோம் என்ன பண்ணலை அப்படிங்கிறது கிளியராக தெரிய ஆரம்பிக்கும். அதை அக்செப்ட் பண்ணுறது ரொம்ப பெயின்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். பட் இஃப் வி எவர் கெட் த மெச்சூரிட்டி அண்ட் த கரேஜ் டு அக்செப்ட் தட் our children are mirrors, then we start changing our own actions. We can't change them. திருப்பி அவங்கள அடிச்சு நீ மாறு. If we can do something about it. So in the self-talk அப்படிங்கிற விஷயம், I'd like you to really notice when you get up in the morning, how do you talk to yourself? ஒரு வேலையும் கிழிக்கல நேற்று, இந்த வாரம் பூரா தண்டமாக போச்சு, என்ன தான் கிழிக்கிறியோ, இப்படி தான் உங்கள் செல்ஃப் டாக் இருந்தது அப்படின்னா ப்ளீஸ் ஹோல்ட் யுவர் செல்ஃப் இன் சம் கைண்ட்னஸ். நீங்கள் நம்ம இப்படி தான் நம்மக்கிட்ட பேசுகிறோன்னா வெளியில் இருக்கிறவங்ககிட்ட இப்படி தான் பேசுவோம். இன்ஃபேக்ட் ஒன் மோர் திங் ஐ யூஸ் டு திங்க், நான் எனக்குள்ளே பேசிக்கிற மாதிரி என் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கிட்ட பேசினேன்னா எனக்கு ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்பே இருக்காது லைஃப்பில். அவ்வளோ கொடுமையாக இருக்கும். மூஞ்சி மாதிரி பாடியிருக்கேன் நானே சொல்லிப்பேன். So imagine, right? So where yaradhu sonna kuda I can't take the compliment because I'm so critical of my own self. How many of you are very critical of your own self? That's all? All of others are very happy about yourself. Super Raja, super அப்படிதான் சொல்லுவீங்களா? How many of you are really critical about yourself? So it's your inner voice which you need to control and handle. You know, so that's the reason I got into this line of work. I realized that, oh, so ivlo maatram vara mudiyum அப்படினா, then I started feeling better about my own self. When I started becoming mindful of what I said, then how I acted started becoming a lot better. And then I started meeting people who were also doing that, and I realized how happy they were. So it's not about ஒரு success அப்படின்னா அது வந்து நம்ம எவ்வளோ பணம் வச்சிருக்கோம் அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு மெட்ரிக் இருக்கு. How well we've done in our jobs and you know what is our family and all of that is there. How do you feel about yourself as a good person? When you go to sleep in the night, do you feel good about yourself? There was a point in my life when I couldn't be in my own head. That's the way I termed it at that point. The sounds that I heard about myself in my head were too much for me. Why do you think a lot of us always don't like silence? Why do you think a lot of us always want noise? Or ஏன்னா அந்த sound of self வந்து ரொம்ப ஓவர்பவரிங்காக இருக்கும் அவங்களுக்கு. So they can't handle the silence. Silence யாரால ஹேண்டில் பண்ண முடியலையோ அவங்க இன்னும் சீக்கிரமே இந்த ப்ராசஸை ஆரம்பிக்கணும். பிகாஸ் த ஹெட் நாய்ஸ் நமக்குள்ளே இருக்கிற அந்த குரல் வந்து ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்கும். that we are not able to control. So வெளியில நாய்ஸ் இருந்ததுன்னா அது வந்து அமுக்கிடும். அண்ட் இதில் என்ன பியூட்டி அப்படின்னா our country is a very spiritual country. அண்ட் எவ்வளோ ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் கான்செப்ட்ஸ்லாம் இதை பற்றி பேசினாலும் நம்ம எங்கேயோ வேறு லெவலில் இருக்கோம். நம்ம வந்து இப்போ வெஸ்ட்ல இருந்தும் ஃபுல்லாக இல்லை, ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் கான்செப்டும் ஃபுல்லாக இல்லை, எங்கே இருக்கோம் நமக்கே தெரியல. ஸோ தட்ஸ் ஹவு வி ஆர் சார்ட் ஆஃப் disconnected. And I realized maybe through a new pattern, if we are able to bring people and நமக்குள்ள இருக்கிற just that self voice, critical voice நம்மளால ஹேண்டில் பண்ண முடியும்னா, if we are able to talk lovingly to our own self. See, lovingly is not fake, which is why I said you should be genuine. ஒருத்தங்களை காம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணும்போது கூட I never say something that I don't mean. Never. So when I'm on the stage, I know that I only talk from my experience. I don't exaggerate. அதனால தான் அந்த 300 ரூபா சாரியா அப்படின்னா இல்லைன்னு நான் சொல்ல வேண்டியிருந்தது. பிகாஸ் ஐ ஜஸ்ட் cannot, even for the sake of the joke, I can't say that. That's how it works. So got it, taken that way. So my point was, when I started talking a lot lovingly to my own self, my tone changed with the people that I was handling as well. So that was like my son and my subordinates and all of them. I was kind to them. So I think that tonality also changes, and the quality of relationships we build with them matters, and that sort of changes. And today parenting has become such a thing that if somebody asks me, what is it that you want from your son, many parents today tell me, அவன் வந்து இது படிக்கணும் அது படிக்கணும்லாம் எனக்கு ரொம்ப அப்படியெல்லாம் இல்லைங்க, ஆனால் வயசாகும் போது he shouldn't hate me, he should have a great relationship with me, பிரச்சனைனா என்னை கூப்பிடணும். That's the sort of relationship I want to have with my child அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. So that's like a great shift that is also happening. Yes, he should be successful in life, but I want to have a great talking, walking relationship with him. He shouldn't hate me. ஐயோ அம்மா இந்த பக்கம் வந்தாலே நான் தெரிச்சு ஓடி போயிடுவேன் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா, that's not the sort of relationship I want to build அப்படின்னு சொன்னப்போ, then I started realizing that the way we talk to ourselves moves on to the way we talk to someone else, and that truly impacts our relationship. So summarizing all of this, what I just said, the first lesson I wish I'd learned in school was to manage conflict better. Today I'm doing much better. ஒன்று it's either my way or the highway அப்படின்னு ஒன்று சண்டை போடுறது, இல்லைன்னா வந்து அழுது blackmail பண்ணுறது. இது ரெண்டுமே இல்லாமல் there is a great middle way to handle it. As adults we all need that, is what I feel. So that's one thing I wish I learned earlier. It's good to fail. Failures make you a winner faster. So if you have a negative idea about failure, throw it away. The more failures you have, the more powerful you are. That's the second lesson. And the third one is how I talk to myself matters. And now I've almost become like a pro at it, and every day I discover, I help people talk about, and you know what happens when I actually make them talk? They cry, they weep, because the way we talk to ourselves is so harsh, that kindness has become so little. நமக்கு தான் வேற மற்றவங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கறது அடுத்தது. First step, what about us? Yeah. So that's one thing that I really learned. And so if there's any one of you here who'd like to sort of take it further or something like that, you could actually share your mail addresses, because I have this audio that I listened to, and it helped me. So it's like a 10-minute, you can call it meditation audio, you can call it an affirmation audio, just plug it on in the morning or the evening. And it'll tell you what you can talk to yourself. And slowly, and the programming, if that's something that interests you. I don't usually make this available yet. It should be there on my website sometime soon. But if at all, you'll be able to collect any mail addresses. I'd be willing to share that with you if that's something at all that you would like to hear. Okay. And if there's somebody at all you think who would need some positive influence or something like that, feel free to reach me, because that's what I do. And I really want that voice. Like the last statement, my vision for now is that I want to empower 1 million women. Women அப்படிங்கிறது I'm starting right now. அந்த அதுக்கு ஒரு ரீசன் இருக்கு. என்ன ஆயிடுது அப்படின்னா, men at least have like ஒரு வெளியில போறதுக்கான ஒரு circumstances நிறைய இருக்கு. For women what happens is அது நிறைய அமையறது இல்லை. So family seems to be the only let out that they have. So if the family is slightly toxic or the family is slightly negative, அவங்களோட outlet அப்படிங்கிறது சுத்தி சுத்தி அங்கேயே நடக்குது. So we wish to create more positive tribes like that, where we support each other, where I say good job, just go on. And women are looked as, you know, people who are always kuttam solradhu, it's difficult to have women bosses. It's not true like that. Sisterhood is real. So I really wish that we're able to create a environment where more women are feeling empowered. Empowered na enna? என்னால முடியும், ஓரளவுக்கு நானும் சந்தோஷமா இருக்கலாம். When they are happy, they create happy families. What happens when a woman is sad at home? I don't even have to ask you, right? When a man is upset, only the man is upset. The woman is upset, what happens at home? நாய்க்குட்டி வரைக்கும் காலி. Happy wife, happy life. Correcta? So அதனால my whole point is எப்படி நம்மளே நம்ம சந்தோஷமா வெச்சுக்கலாம். Without saying my boyfriend is the reason of my misery, the husband is the reason of my misery, my child is the reason for my misery, எப்படி நம்மளே நம்மள ஹாப்பியா வெச்சுக்கலாம். So that's the whole idea. So if anybody at all wants to reach out, you can stay in touch through Instagram and then be part of the programs that I do conduct. Okay, like I said, I'm very grateful to be here today. I really honor that each of you turned up here. So many invites were sent, but only you turned up here. There are no accidents. Maybe idhula edavadhu onnu had to reach you today, me being the channel. I don't take credit for whatever comes through me. Okay, I'm just the channel, and the universe wanted you to listen to it. So to take a moment to reflect, idhula edu vandu is relevant in your life, and you won't believe the amount of miracles I have seen. In the mari or program la I spoke to a husband. Adutha program la the wife came and she thanked me. She said, you have no clue how much you've made my life better. The reverse also has happened. Sometimes it's just a realization and our life gets so much better. I have seen this happen multiple times, and I really hope it happens for you as well. Okay, it's great to be a part of a community, an empowering community, and it's nice to see the spirit that all of you here are on a Saturday evening. You know, you're enjoying this. Not everybody has this. Okay, so have fun, and I hope it helped. Thank you. Thank you, Madhu. All because of her.
I request Rotarian Imtihas to come up on stage and speak a few words about the speaker.
அனைவருக்கும் அன்பு வணக்கம். ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் மாம்பலம், ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் லெஜெண்ட்ஸ், ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் யுனைடெட் சென்னை சார்பாக அன்பு சகோதரி சுலபாவுக்கு எங்கள் நன்றியும் அன்பையும் சொல்லிக்கிறேன். பொதுவாக சுலபா பேசிட்டு அப்புறம் யார் பேசினாலும் சுலபமாக இருக்காதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எனக்கு கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா அவ்வளோ ஒரு ஃப்ளோவாக பேசுகிறாங்க. ஆர்ஜேவை பார்த்தாலே எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் பொறாமையாக இருக்கும். ஏன்னா ஒரு இம்ப்ராம்ப்டோவாக, ஒரு ஸ்பான்டேனியஸாக ஒரு கருத்தை எப்படி அவங்களால சொல்ல முடியுதுன்னு தெரியல. ஏன்னா அவ்வளோ அழகாக சொல்லுவாங்க. ஏன்னா எல்லாருக்கும் புரியணும், எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியணும்னு சொல்கிறதால நிறைய விஷயம் ரிசர்ச் பண்ணி பார்ப்பாங்க. நல்லா பேசினா ஒன்று சொல்லுவாங்க, நீங்கள் ஆர்ஜி ஆகிடலான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனால் ஆர்ஜி ஆகிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான விஷயம். நீங்கள் பிஎம்மும் சிஎம்மும் ஆகிடலாம், டீ கடையும் ஒரு யோகா தெரியணும் உங்களுக்கு. ஆனால் ஆர்ஜி ஆகிறதுக்கு நிறைய படிக்கணும், ரிசர்ச் பண்ணணும். ஒரு சின்ன கண்டென்ட்டை காலைல பேப்பரில் பார்த்துருப்பாங்க, அந்த கண்டென்ட்டை யோசித்து ரிசர்ச் பண்ணி ஒரு ரேடியோவில் பேசுகிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான விஷயம். அதே மாதிரி மற்றவங்களுக்கு புரியணும் அந்த விஷயம். அன்னைக்கு ஒரு மீட்டிங்கில் பேசிட்டு இருக்கும் போது ஒருத்தர் பேசிட்டு இருந்தார், யாதும் ஊரே யாவரும் கேளீர் தீதும் நன்றி பிறர் தரவாரா நோதலும் தனிதலும் அவரவர் நன்றி பார்த்தாங்க. என் பையன் என்ன கேட்டான், என்னப்பா சொல்றாரு, இதே ஒரு ஆர்ஜி அவுட் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, நீயும் நானும் ஒன்று, நம்ம ஒரே காடு சன்னு, குட் ஆர் பேடு நீ போட்ட சீடு, அது சொல்லி முடிச்சிருவாங்க. ஸோ இது எல்லாருக்கும் சூப்பராக சொன்னாருப்பான்ட்டு. ஸோ ஒரு ஆர்ஜியோட அந்த மொழி பாவனை இருக்கு பாருங்க, ரொம்ப முக்கியம். அந்த ஜென்ரேஷன் மாறிடுச்சு. இப்போ இருக்கிற மக்களுக்கு புரியுற மாதிரி ஒரு எளிமையான முறையிலும் எல்லாருக்கும் புரியுற மாதிரி சொல்லணும். அந்த விஷயத்தில் ஆர்ஜி உலகத்தின் ராணின்னு சொன்னால் சுலபா தான் சொல்லி ஆகணும். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சுலபா, ஸோ கைண்ட் ஆஃப் யூ. தேங்க்யூ. என்னையே திருப்பி கண்ணாடியாக இருந்தது. நீங்கள் பேசும்போது ஒரு விஷயம் ஒரு டைம் ட்ராவல் பண்ணி நாங்களும் அந்த வருஷத்துக்கு போகக்கூடாதா, நம்மளும் அந்த கான்ஃப்ளிக் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கூடாதான்னு தோணுது. பட் குட், ஐ கேன் டீச் மை சன் தட். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் கமிங் ஹியர். வி ஆர் வெரி ஹாப்பி அண்ட் லேர்ன் a lot of things from you. God bless you and do more.
Thank you, MTHAS. It was lovely. I request our AG, our senior Rotarian Parthasarathi, our AG Peter sir, to honor our chief guest. Any secretary announcements? Maybe we will first honor our chief guests and then we will move on to the secretary announcements. So I request our AG and the three presidents come forward to honor our chief guests. That was a very good proposal. Thank you. Senior no prove pantaru. I request President of Chennai Mambalams, Rotarian Venkata Subramaniam, to propose the vote of thanks for the day. Are there any secretary announcements through, the clubs? Is it? I request Partha sir on behalf of our secretary to make the secretary announcements for the day. I really feel much better this mic. And I like the way you said happy birthday kuda same to you. I usually have that problem because my birthday is on Pongal. So எனக்கு birthday சொல்றாங்களா இல்லனா happy Pongal சொல்றாங்களானே தெரியாம எல்லாத்துக்கும் same to you சொல்லிட்டு இருப்பேன்.
Our secretary Dr. Balamurali celebrates his wedding day on 10th. I don't know, our 8th meeting is a business meeting. So I can say our president celebrating his birthday on 15th November, Kumar Rajendran. And I am celebrating my wedding day on 12th, Deepavali day. That is 47th year. Yeah, thank you very much.
The secretaries from the other clubs? Secretary from United Chennai? Okay. Yeah, sure, sir. And your name? Yeah, I request Srihari from United Chennai to share a few words. Time will be 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sulba ma'am. It was a great honor listening to you. Whatever you touched, the 3 points, I think the failure, okay, I keep failing for last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Every day, end of the day, I fail. and morning I resurrect. So that's how I carried all through my life, and it is like we not just we learn from failures. We also every day when we wake up, we can do something new today. We can try something new. So as you said, more you fail, more powerful you are. That was exactly going on my mind, like whatever we fail, there is nothing stops us trying anything new the next day. So anyway, thank you. I was able to relate to what you made, that whatever statements you made, half of it I was able to relate to it. And I'm very happy participating along with my United Chennai club members, and it was an honor listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Hari. And let us all. Okay. Okay, we have a question for our speaker, Sulabha. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ganesh from Rotary Club of Chennai Legends. See, it was amazing that the points, whatever you shared with us, is amazing. And you were mentioning about your vision of empowering women. Now, my question is relating to the women who are already empowered. I'm finding some way in this generation or somewhere, I run a coaching institute for civil service exams. I find that even at that officers level also, when women they reach out to a particular level and they are empowered, and you cannot call a woman who is an IAS officer is not an empowered woman. After reaching out there, they find that they are alone and they want somebody, they feel unsafe. And this unsafety feeling, they always try to match it with the presence of a man who they expect him to be her husband. Not that only husbands can give you safety in the social parlance. The social common thinking vision, women are, I think, infected about that. How do you think this can be modified? And if, in my opinion or in my observation, in future that's going to be a biggest issue for empowered women. Today, this is particularly with the 90s kids, it is taking a long. It's taking a long way. Many of the 90s kids they make quick decisions and they want to retract, get caught, not able to do that, and they feel that unsafety feeling. And in a way, it is also found in men also. But I'm pushing that away, particularly with women. I'm putting the question to you: how do you see this? Do you ever have this experience? And if at all, if it is a problem, how do you think it can be set right?
Thank you so much for actually coming up and asking a question. I should have said, do any of you have questions, which I forgot. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that you walked up here to ask me a question. Idhukku, I want to answer it in two prongs, sir. What do we mean by empowerment? Maybe நான் வந்து ரொம்ப clear-ஆ சொல்லலையோ. I said empower women-ஓட நிறுத்திட்டேனோ. எனக்கு ஞாபகம் இல்லை இப்போ நான் சொன்னது. But I meant empowering her to believe that she can become the best version of herself. That is what is empowerment to me. Empowerment எப்படி வேணா பார்க்கலாம். படிப்பு, education, financial independence, இவ்வளோ இருக்கு empowermentல. So what I'm talking about is how can I become the best version of myself? How can I become Madam Jayalalitha is never my question for me. Or how can I become Nayantara is also not my area. So சுலபா கிட்ட இருக்கிற இந்த ஸ்ட்ரென்த்தை வச்சு எப்படி சுலபா வந்து முன்னேற முடியுங்கிறது தான் என்னோட vision of empowerment. So I think every woman has her own positives and her own limitations. So அதை வச்சு எப்படி empower ஆகலாம்ங்கிறது தான் the ideas that I usually give. ஒன்று. Second thing what you said is a very valid point which I again talk about, I address. Women have this tendency, a lot of community conditioning அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். கல்யாணம் ஆயாச்சுன்னா everything becomes the husband. Reason for happiness, reason for agony, reason for misery, everything is you. So this is something I talk to women. I say, your husband cannot fulfill all your desires in life. Don't expect him to either. Which is why you should have different sets of people for different things. It's honorable, in fact. I'll take my own case. Whatever I talk is only from my personal experience. My husband's a great person. He's a great companion. Hates shopping. I love shopping. Enna pannalam? When I say, can we go shop? The biggest problem in my life starts there. I might not even have a marriage if I insisted we should go shopping because he hates it. So my solution is, I have agreed to disagree. You have your own interest. நான் ஷாப் பண்ணிட்டு வரேன். you relax. So the minute I expect you to fulfill that need which you're not able to, then there is a problem there. It can be your husband or your brother or your son or anybody that way. Indian women, ஒரு வயசுக்கு அப்புறமா they want their son to be the answer for everything. This is where வீட்டில் இருக்கிற எல்லா ப்ராப்ளமும் அங்கேயும் ஆரம்பிக்குது. So I talk about, can you have girlfriends you can go shop with? So that way you're freeing your husband from that responsibility. Can you talk about a particular, எனக்கு கவலையா இருக்கு அப்படின்னா I never talk to my husband because men give solutions, sir. Women want to vent out emotion. So when I'm upset, if I call him, I know there's going to be a big fight at home. So what I do is, I have people for it. I call up my best friend. She'll say, you want to vent? And she'll listen to me. A woman can understand better. So what stops us from having those different groups of people, tribes of people for all those things? நான் சொல்றது ஐடியலிஸ்டிக்கே இல்லை. Lot of women have done it and it's worked. So நீங்க சொல்ற மாதிரி ஒரு பாயிண்ட்க்கு போயாச்சுன்னா it becomes very alone. So they have to understand their own self. A lot of entrepreneurs who are women who tell me, Sulabha, my life is very lonely. எனக்கு என்ன பண்றதுனே தெரியல. I don't have people to connect with. Which is why in the networking, in the groups around, it's a big bonus. ஏன்னா ஸ்கூல் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் ஸ்கூலோட கனெக்ட் பண்ணலாம், என்னைக்காவது ஒரு ஹலோ சொல்லலாம். காலேஜ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அப்போ கனெக்ட் பண்ணலாம். பட் நம்ம வேவ் லெங்க்ல இருக்கிற பீப்புள் வேர் டு வி மீட்? என்ன மாதிரி யோசிக்கிறவங்க, என்ன மாதிரி பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கிறவங்கள நான் எங்க பார்க்குறேன்? நாட் மெனி. ஸோ தட்ஸ் வாட் வி ஆர் ட்ரைங் டு. Yeah. So this is like a great space for that. This is a great space for that, which is why I said I'm so grateful to be part of it. And this is the tribe that I am also trying to make. I hope that answered you. Thank you so much for being kind. I hope that answered your question on any level, sir. I have. Thank you so much.
That was awesome. I request all the Rotarians to join for a group photograph along with the speaker. Please come forward for a group photograph. And after the group photograph, please enjoy your fellowship and dinner and happy networking. Voice, okay. I request Chennai Mambalam to come forward for a group photograph. As Chennai Mambalam assembles for a group